Okay, my name's Seth Ebert, and like a lot of people, I'll be talking to you today about Indira Gandhi. Okay, um, Indira Gandhi was an extremely influential political figure in the country of India. Um, she was a very strong-willed and very smart, intelligent, people kind of oriented prime minister for India, and she served two very long terms. Um, in the middle of the late 1900s. Um, she was a very big influence on India just from the mere fact that she got elected um, by the people because they thought, well, hey, there's somebody that's weak that we can corrupt and make her do what we want. Well, Indira Gandhi was the total opposite. She was a very strong-willed, very stubborn person that really wanted the best for her people. I did read a quote uh, about her saying that even if she died, she would, be proud and love the country that she made, helped with, things like that. So obviously, she was a very influential and very caring person toward her country, India. Now, some background about her life. She was born into a family of her mother and father were still there. Her mother ended up passing away, and that left her with her father being the person that raised her. And that might be where she got some of her strong will. She kind of tagged along with her dad at his job, um, and helped make a lot of connections in that way. Uh, but I guess it didn't really stop her because she ended up getting married in 1942, and she ended up having two boys. The younger boy we'll talk about a little bit later. He was kind of the black sheep of the family. Um, but it was kind of a short-lived type of marriage because her husband died in 1960, just leaving her and her sons um, to carry on the name. She was elected into her first term in 1964, and like I had said earlier, that was from the mere fact that these people thought that they could corrupt her. Say, hey, you do this, or hey, you do this. She was like, no way, I'm not doing that. She was extremely strong-willed and very personable, but yet she can be very stern. Um, she in 19, I guess in her first term in 1975, she was convicted of practicing or having illegal practices. Um, and during this time, she actually put the country of India in a state of emergency. Now, what happens in a state of emergency is that she actually locks up all of the politicians and all of the important people, the secretaries, the treasurers, the whole nine yards. They lock them up because it's a state of emergency. Well, she puts them all in a state of emergency, and in this time while she was in jail, her youngest son thought that he could do what he wanted, and he really thought that he needed to control the population of India. So what he did was he went and sterilized um, people to try to limit the amount of population. Well, Indira Gandhi really didn't know anything about this, and she was still oblivious to the fact when she tried to run again for her second term. And she was extremely surprised and really beat up about it because she just lost. She got stomped in the election. There was just no real close or competitive uh, look about the election. She just lost by a landslide. And this really hurt her. And she really didn't know about her son until after that. Well, then she kind of worked with some people and got herself back into the state of person she wanted to be after she got out of prison and got all this stuff in there. And she got back out, got herself together, regained the respect of the people of India, and she actually got reelected in 1980. And she, had a very successful term. The people loved her, and she was in term until the day she died. And like I had said earlier, she was one of those type of people that lived for her country. She wanted to serve her people and serve them to her fullest. And that's why I guess to wrap this up and finish that up and just kind of stamp what Indira Gandhi kind of was, I guess, to me, from reading about her, was she was an extremely strong-willed and dedicated person that never gave up. You know, she goes to prison, she regains the respect and the trust of her people, and she gets reelected. And she changes things, and she's still a great political figure that's remembered in the country of India today. So I guess that'll tell you that your respect and your reputation really means everything. So that's just a little bit about Indira Gandhi, and I hope you guys enjoy.